My personal decision was based on the fact that I have had the infection, and I've obviously recovered from it, and I have a degree of natural immunity now. I've worked with people with COVID for the last year and a half or more, and so I'm confident that I'm immune to the illness. And so I don't see a benefit to having the vaccine, and the available evidence just doesn't support the having a vaccine in my situation. I think it's an important thing to support people's and patients' decision-making abilities, and so I just can't support the idea of mandating vaccines in this scenario.
Right, so just to be clear, your decision, the way you've explained it there, is all about you and whether it's a benefit for you. Now, what the government would say is you're in a caring role, you're looking after vulnerable people, and if you don't want the vaccine for yourself, you've got a moral duty and a responsibility to have the vaccine to protect your patients. What do you say about that?
So I would say to that if you want to mandate people to have vaccines, you have a moral duty to provide evidence that it's necessary. And now the evidence isn't just lacking that it's necessary, but the evidence that is now coming out is demonstrating that it doesn't help reduce transmission from healthcare workers. We know that healthcare workers, we know that transmission in hospital is mainly from patient to patient. And it's a very small proportion of transmission that is from healthcare worker to patient, something in the order of 6%.
Right.
So I think the other issue is we should be focusing on the idea that obviously the transmission within a hospital environment is largely, as far as the evidence suggests, from symptomatic people. So if you're symptomatic, it's very important that you get tested and that you self-isolate. But if you're asymptomatic, then the chances are much less of being able to transmit